the go-to for the how-to. You know that you want to get beautiful. Prim.
Hi there primpers, and welcome to my Friday video, The Week in Beauty. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This week has really flown past for me because, as some of you might know, I was in Melbourne earlier in the week for the L'Oreal Melbourne Fashion Festival. Now, not only did I get to attend the official luncheon for the launch, but also got to obviously meet and interview L'Oreal's newest face, Barbara Palvin. I also got to see a sneak peek of some of the runway beauty looks that obviously are coming through now. So while I was away, there was obviously still a lot happening here at Primped HQ. So without further ado, let me start with my beauty highlights. And of course, number one, LMFF was my beauty highlight number one of the week. So as I mentioned, myself and some other beauty editors were lucky enough to go down to Melbourne and at the official launch lunch, and it was really great because it was hosted by one of the L'Oreal Dream Team members, the Australian member, Megan Gale. And so it was really great to see her in action on the presenting the show and talking a little bit about what we could expect from the week in general. And as well as that, she also did a Q&A with Barbara Palvin. And I think it was safe to say that everybody in the room was, obviously, she was so funny, and she'd just flown in from Europe the night before. So I can't even imagine how bad her jet lag was, but she was gorgeous and, of course, hilarious. So it was really, really enjoyable to see that. As well as that, we also got to attend the kind of official launch party, which was really great because all of the runway looks, beauty looks and fashion looks that would be displayed during the week, we kind of got to have a sneak peek of that too, which was really, really wonderful. But I guess from the looks that we've been seeing coming through from L'Oreal this week, my favourite would have to be the runway look number one. Now, the makeup director for L'Oreal, Ray Morris, she created this look called Plum Fantasy, and basically it was to create this really luminous and dewy skin. So she used the L'Oreal Paris Lumi Magique light concentrated primer and basically just dabbed that along the high points of the face, so the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, just to kind of really give that bright, luminous skin. And then, of course, finishing with that really beautiful plum lip, which works on a spectrum of skin tones. So if you're somebody that doesn't really like wearing a bright or a deep colour, plum is definitely a good one to try. And Ray actually used the Colour Riche Made For Me Intense Lipstick in Intense Plum. And that one's $25.95, and you can pick it up from Priceline. And as you can see on the blog, there's the picture of the model on the runway. And it's such a beautiful picture with that kind of really sleek hair as well. So that was my favourite look from LMFF, which kind of leads me into my beauty highlight number two. And one of my highlights was, of course, meeting and interviewing Barbara Palvin. Now, you can read my interview in full, which I posted earlier in the week. I think with Barbara, I'd kind of been following her career really closely, especially after we saw her at Cannes Film Festival last year, and that was one of probably my favourite beauty looks from the red carpet during the week. She had that really beautiful coral lip, an amazing dress, and that really kind of loose tousle ponytail. But, you know, it was really great to sit down with her and see what she has coming up and find out a little bit about what it was like filming her first L'Oreal commercial, as well as some of the backstage stories from the likes of Prada and Victoria's Secret. So, you know, you can check that out over on the Blush Hour blog from earlier in this week. Now, along with a few BB creams and CC creams that L'Oreal introduced a few weeks back, one of my favourite new products is the new Shine Caress lip colours, which is actually the one that Barbara Palvin is the face of in the commercials. You might have seen them. I'm actually wearing one now. This is shade 200 called Princess. Now, I realised in the video it would probably deepen the colour slightly, but it's kind of like almost like a corally orangey red. But it's kind of the formula that is what I love so much about it. Now, one coat kind of gets like a glossy sheen, and you do get kind of a strong hint of colour. But the beauty of it is that you can layer it, so you can get the intensity that you're looking for. And because it's predominantly made up of water, you get a really hydrated, moisturising feel to the lips. It's not at all sticky, which I really enjoy. I find that with some lip glosses I can get a bit sticky, and that kind of ends up bothering me by the end of the day. But the best thing is, even when it does kind of dry down, or you've been wearing it for a few hours, it doesn't disappear off your lip or get cracked or kind of cake onto any dry skin. It actually just dries down to a really beautiful stain. So this one is available now. It's $25.95, and it comes in 8 colours. So definitely check them out in store. Next up, for my beauty highlight number 4, as you can probably see in the video right now, and you're wondering what I was doing with my hair, I am actually wearing a scrunchie. Now, I don't think I've worn one since I was about 10, so it's been a good 15 years since I've had one of these in my hair. But as you might know, our beauty reporter from over in London, the lovely Emily, was talking a little bit how Over at the spring-summer catwalks last year, a few of the shows had girls wearing scrunchies, and we were kind of like, are they having a comeback? So Emily talked about a little bit about it yesterday in her post, and how, you know, the likes of Cara Delevingne and Alice Dalal have been spotted wearing them about town. So I thought I'd give it a go today, and look forward to kind of hearing your thoughts in the comment section on whether you think they're back. So we'll be letting you know and keeping a close eye on this trend to see if it does emerge as something a little bit more popular than a one-off. And as for my beauty highlight number 5, another one of Emily's posts this week really kind of struck a chord with me because it was all about taking care of your brushes. Now, I'm guessing a lot of you are probably already quite diligent with cleaning your makeup brushes, everything from your foundation to your eyeshadow to your blush and bronzer brushes. It's really important to continue to clean them, if you can, at least once a week, because they are a breeding ground for bacteria and it can cause a lot of kind of skin concerns and that kind of thing. So keep on top of that one, but if you do need more information, definitely check out Emily's blog. But it also made me think about a new range of brushes that I've been trying from makeup artist Dean Nixon. Now, it's called Master Makeup by Dean Nixon. This is one of the products here. This is an eyeshadow blending brush, but along with a few others, there's a foundation and there's a foundation brush, but my favorite would have to be the Kabuki brush, and this is it here. Now, it's made from natural bristles. It's $45. You can buy it online. But I think what I love most about it is it's amazing at applying every kind of powder to my face. So if I'm looking for bronzer, it's perfect for that. Any blush, shimmering or highlighting powders, it's really, really wonderful. It's got really soft bristles. So that's definitely one that I'm really enjoying using and trying. So, and it's a good price point as well. So check them out online. I've included the website on the blog as well and stockist details. Anyway, primpers, that's it from me. I hope you've all had a wonderful week. I'm looking forward to hearing about your highlights of the week on Primped in the comments section, and make sure you let me know what you think about my scrunchie. And I'll see you next week. Bye!